We have the hair, the dress, the ask, and everything else you want to know about a very special event. It's all here on The Ekko. My name is Cailin Miller. Welcome to an extraordinary episode of The Ekko. It is Friday, May 18th, 2018, and guess what tomorrow is? Prom, the night so many of you have been waiting for. We have all the details about this special night. Let's begin, shall we? Promenade, or prom for short, certainly is a wonderful high school tradition. Some might even say it's the best thing to happen since sliced bread. But actually, it's older than sliced bread. That's right, this trendy high school custom passes up sliced bread by about 50 years. Prom all started in the late 1870s. It was originally called a presentation week, during which formal dress and dancing accompanied a promenade concert in Ivy League schools. Then, at the turn of the century, prom expanded into high schools and has certainly changed throughout the years. The dresses have transformed into more complex garments, while suits became more fitted and flattering. Today, it is now known as the glitzy, glamorous event we all know and love. Wow, style has definitely changed throughout the years. Who knows, maybe we can bring back those 90s mullets or the crimped hair. Or maybe not. After you've found a date, a girl's next step is to find her perfect dress. There are so many different styles, and shopping for a dress can be intimidating. Luckily, The Ekko's Izzy Crayons is here to spin us into how these girls found their perfect dress.
Prom dress shopping. Some love it, some hate it. Either way, it can be pretty daunting. Going into a store can be overwhelming with all of the options, but thankfully, over the past years, there's been some alternatives to in-store shopping. Many girls have shied away from shopping in stores and turned to online shopping. This senior searched far and wide across the World Wide Web for a dress unlike any other.
Last year I ordered mine from Store Envy, and then this year I ordered them from Hebios.
And her dress came all the way from China. While ordering across the seas will guarantee you a unique dress, it's a risk that not everyone's willing to take.
I can't zip it up in the back, and then it doesn't really look like the picture.
But there's still plenty of options.
I actually joined a group on Facebook, prom dresses in Minnesota. So I was planning, if my second one didn't come this year, how I'd hoped, then I was just gonna buy a cheap one.
With all the technology these days, the online shopping options are endless. There's even a prom dress app, Rent the Runway. But no matter how you get your dress,
something you feel comfortable in. Don't try and settle for something that isn't you, because if you're not comfortable in it, you're not going to have fun.
And the only way to guarantee comfort is to make sure it fits. While you can buy your dress and get it altered, some students have a different approach on how to get the perfect fit. Emily Clemens, a junior at HHS, has been sewing ever since she's been 5 years old.
And I started when I did 4-H.
She's always made her own dresses. But this year, she took on the task of designing and putting together her own prom dress.
It's time-consuming, but I really enjoy doing it.
She's been designing dresses since freshman year, and now she's finally been able to really work her magic.
I don't like how long it takes to make things sometimes, or how frustrating it is if it doesn't work out how I want it. But then it usually works out, and that's my favorite part when it's done.
But all this hard work pays off.
Well, this only cost around $50 to make, which is a really good price for a dress that nobody else will have.
Which is quite the bargain compared to the $200 average. But saving money is not the only thing on Emily's agenda. She's even considering going into the fashion industry.
I've been looking into schools that have fashion design programs or like apparel design programs.
This girl has a passion for fashion. You can catch Emily looking runway ready this Saturday at Prom. We all put so much pressure to find the perfect dress that fits just as perfect as a glass slipper. But whether you bought, borrowed, or made your dress, everyone will look like Cinderella on this magical day. I'm Izzy Kranz, reporting for The Ekko.
Who knew of all the different options there are to find a dress? I know that those ladies will look glamorous in their gorgeous gowns. Shopping for a dress is just one step of many that goes into getting ready for the biggest night of the year. It's safe to say that the business of prom is no joke. There are lots of small businesses in Hastings that are packed with high schoolers this time of year. Anna's Nail Salon is a popular place to have nails done for prom night. Although they have a lot of work on their hands, they still love what they do.
Part of the job, like you do the job and customer come out happy and they look good. So, and then you also got paid too. That's pretty nice.
Another business is Elm Salon in downtown Hastings, and each and every employee is happy to help make these girls look wonderful.
It's just fun. Everybody is just so happy, and getting them ready is just a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's very busy, yes, but the day of it's really fun because all the girls are so excited.
It's amazing how much hard work the whole community puts into prom. If you're heading over to a hair salon or a nail shop, be sure to thank the employees who help make your night even more special. Once you're ready to go with your perfect hair, perfect nails, and perfect dress, what happens next? Here at HHS, we have a lot of prom groups doing some pretty cool things with their night.
We're taking a party bus and going out to eat, and then we're going back to my friend's house and having an after party.
What I believe is we're going to set up the tents while the girls get ready, and then we're going to have pictures after that, I believe. And then I think we're going to eat, then prom, and then stay in tents.
Yeah, so first we're going to dinner at Mallory's in Hudson, Wisconsin. And we are also doing Grand March and pictures beforehand.
We have plans to do pictures and stuff at my girlfriend's house beforehand. And then we're going to go to Grand March, obviously, and then we're going to Osaka in Woodbury to get dinner, and then we're going to go bowling at Park Grove in Cottage Grove afterwards.
Where are we going to eat dinner? Is it Vino? The Vino. The Vino in the Valley, that's where we're heading.
Sounds like they'll be having the time of their lives with their prom groups. While many of us are getting ready for prom, there are a few students who have decided to do their own thing. After all, sometimes prom doesn't have to be about the perfect palette of makeup or the most sparkly dress. It can just be about spending time with some good friends. Here's the Ekko's Carson Cisco with these atypical prom details.
Hey HHS, for all you sophomore and freshmen out there who might not be going to prom this year, it doesn't mean you can't have a good weekend. Here at HHS, some of the students came up with their very own alternatives. Kira has been planning her weekend with her friends for months now and is excited to go mini golfing as she plans to do for this weekend.
I'm not going to prom this year. Me and my friend are getting together and going out to eat and playing mini golf and going to the animal shelter to pet dogs.
This year for prom, I went to Eastridge where my boyfriend goes, so I had super fun time. But this year I'm not going to Hastings prom. I've gone 2 years now, so I'm just going to do some of my friends' makeup and some of the middle school girls for their formal.
Mary uses her special talent of performing makeup on other students for prom and for formal students.
I just kind of do it as a side. I kind of started like 5th grade and I got really into it early high school, so yeah, I've kind of made a little business out of it now, I guess.
Mary is busy with fitting students into her schedule to do outstanding makeup work.
So I still have a few openings I can do early morning or like in between like 10 and stuff. Just let me know. I do have Instagram and stuff. You can just message me on there.
Hallie might not be going to prom, but will certainly like seeing all the girls getting ready at the Elm Salon for their night.
This year's prom, I'm actually going to be at work, and I work at Elm Salon in downtown Hastings, and we actually are fully booked for girls' hair and makeup.
Even though some students aren't going to prom, doesn't mean you can't have a fun night.
We're renting a campsite, and then we're going to try to survive in the wilderness. We had fun last year, but we just thought that it'd be more fun to take the easier and cheaper route.
I just want to say, even if you don't get asked to prom, you can still have a good time. You don't have to have a date to go, and you don't have to go if you don't want to. You can still make the best out of the night.
I'm Carson Cisco, reporting for the Ekko.
In other interesting prom news, a few weeks ago, the school got an exciting announcement naming this year's Wonderful Prom Song winners, Rachel Weber and Sam Kelly. Congratulations, you two! Rachel and Sam have been working very hard to give all the couples an exceptional tune that you could say is perfect for the day of prom. Be sure to head over to Grand March to see these two songbirds sing their hearts out. Tickets to Grand March are only $1 or a canned food item, and all proceeds are going to Hastings Family Service. I bet you can't wait to hear Rachel and Sam tomorrow. I know I can't. It is so wonderful to see talented, creative people share their passions with us. Speaking of creativity, one of the most fun traditions this time of year is who can come up with the most creative promposal. Thinking outside the box is key when it comes to asking your special someone to this special event. Here's the Ekko's Katie Kuhn with the details.
There has been a lot of questions popping up here at HHS lately. Very creative ones, or ones that will put you right on the spot.
Hi.
Everyone here at HHS has been on their toes waiting to answer this question.
Will you go to prom with me?
Saying yes to go to prom.
She said yes, everybody. Yeah.
Nowadays, the typical way to ask is to look outside of the box.
Say yes,
And one student here took it to a whole new level.
I asked her by leaving her like a scavenger hunt around Hastings of like different places or parts of our relationship. I'm not much of a poet, so at work actually at the UPS store, I took some of our colored paper, like the nice colored paper, and I just took a pen and I just kind of like hand wrote everything and put it in an envelope.
The clues and hints led her to the special question.
So a lot of them were like either places we'd had dates or like stuff like that. So there was a couple parks and then friends' houses and the school, just places like that.
And put quite a bit of effort into them.
Like they usually talked about like memories or like they were just like really cheesy, like stuff like that.
Keep these unique ways in mind for next year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Katie Kuhn, signing off for the Ekko.
Oh, who could say no to those promposals? We have some wonderful traditions here at Hastings High School. Prom is such a special time of year, and who knew that there was so much that goes into it? Tomorrow, Grand March starts at 4, but remember, if you're not going to prom, there's nothing like just hanging out with some good friends. Be safe and have fun this weekend. We want to see your smiling face back here on Monday. I'm Cailin Miller. See you next time on The Ekko.